Hello, I'm Randy Bangs, Associate Superintendent for Educational Services, here to share information on student attendance for our parents. How does attendance work for distance learning? Under distance learning, districts are required to track student participation and engagement. Student daily participation is tracked by teachers taking attendance. Teachers mark students present with a code of 1 or absence with a code of A. The student who is present on screen for any amount of time in a day or a period is marked 1, present. Note that the student device camera must be on to confirm student attendance. Elementary students' attendance is taken once a day in the morning by 9:30 a.m. Secondary student attendance for middle school and high school students is taken once each period by 20 minutes into the period. What happens when students are marked absent? The school office will make phone calls to parents of students who are marked A for absence. If the student is absent for a valid reason, such as an illness, doctor's appointment, or other valid reasons, the code will be changed from an A absent to an X excused absence. If the reason for the absence is not valid, such as the student chose not to log in or overslept, the absence code A will be changed to U, unexcused absence. If the reason for the absence was due to a connectivity issue, the Wi-Fi or device not working, the A absence code will be changed to 3, connectivity issue or device issue. How can the student make up the absence? If a student was absent on any given day, meaning that the student was marked A, absent, and completes an assignment from that day, he or she was absent, the teacher may change the A absent code to 2, present asynchronously. An assignment means any instructional activity from the day of the student absence. This could be reading from a lesson, completing work from a lesson, or viewing video from a lesson from the day the student was absent. Asynchronously means that the work is completed away from live instruction. What if the student is late to class? If a student arrives late to live on-screen instruction before attendance is recorded, the teacher will mark 1, present, and L, late to Zoom. If the student arrives late to on-screen instruction after attendance is recorded, the teacher will change the A absent to 1, present, and L greater than, meaning late to Zoom more than 30 minutes. If the student leaves live on-screen instruction before it is complete or does not return to live instruction after a break or individual work, the student will be marked LE, left Zoom session early. What can parents do to support student attendance? Make sure your student logs on to Zoom every morning at 8 a.m. If you receive a call from your student's school notifying you of your student's absence, check to see if she or he is logged in to distance learning. If so, let the school caller know. If not, remind your student to log in to distance learning. If there's a connectivity issue, Wi-Fi or device issue, contact the school office for assistance. Why does the parent sometimes get an absence call when the student is logged on to distance learning? It is possible the school office will call the parent of a student who is logged in to distance learning. This might be due to an error in recording attendance or because the student logged on after attendance was recorded. We ask for parent patience and understanding on this. We'd rather make this call than not have the parent be aware of a possible student absence. How can a parent check on student attendance? Parents can log on to the parent portal and see the student record for attendance. For assistance on logging onto the parent portal, you may contact your site counselor or administrator. Regarding student engagement, what are the hours of instruction for our students? In the morning, students are expected to be fully engaged in instruction from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. During this time, some instruction is synchronous, meaning live on-screen instruction in Zoom. Other instruction may be asynchronous, meaning the student is completing work or viewing recorded instruction being provided by the teacher. Students working asynchronously during morning classes are expected to return to live instruction on Zoom at the times provided by the teachers. What are students expected to do after lunch? In the afternoons, the instructional day continues and does not end at 12 p.m. In the afternoon of each instructional day, beginning at 12:50 after lunch, students are expected to work on assignments given by their teachers. This is asynchronous learning. On Mondays, asynchronous learning begins at 10:40 a.m. in the morning. Students and parents may contact teachers during office hours, which are 2:25 to 3:25, Tuesdays through Fridays. Secondary students, middle school and high school students, may be required to participate in support sessions by their subject area teachers in the afternoon. And teachers can share with students when those times and periods are. We thank our parents for supporting their students in distance learning. With any questions regarding attendance, please contact your school office.